Hello guys, good morning. So today we will have the next part of the lecture, that is CNC programming, NC coding and APT language. So these are the languages CNC, NC and APT languages are there, which we are going to use for the purpose of automation industry, for the automation working part. So let us see one by one. So what is the use of NC and CAD CAM? NC is nothing but numeric control machines. So under that one, so what is the effect of NC in the CAD CAM process? So let us see the advantages of the NC versus manual or fixed automations. So is a manual operation is a manual operation where so no any machine will be intervention between human and the machines. So there will be totally depend upon the manual work, the person or the worker who is going to work on the machine, and that will give you the final product. Or the fixed automation is the automation where you are going for the full automation of the industry. They directly totally depend upon the machines only. There is single or few labors are going to required. So what is here? The flexibility. First thing is the flexibility, that is easily reprogrammed versus fixed automation. So here in the NC, so we can go with the re-automation processes. Here we can go with the re-automation process, means we can regenerate or we can rewrite the codings. Capability of complex workplaces. So in the NC purpose, we can have the capability to do the complex type of the job works also. Then tool changing capability. Second part is the tool changing, means immediately you can change the tool also while working in the machines. Then reduced fixturing cost. Reduced fixture cost means the whatever the accessory parts will be there, so that are going to reduce while using the NC machines. Then repeatability, then quality will be very improved here. So that is the one thing. Next, NC impact. What is the impact of a NC here? Okay, coming back. So now the next part is the NC impact. So how it is going to impact versus the manual production system. First thing is the impact on the labor. So if you are using the NC machines, then there is a very less labors are going to required. So that is the main important problem here. If you are using for the NC part, then your labor should be very high and skill required. So skill changes, manual capability, that is a knowledge capability, means if a worker or the labor is a small one, means if he is using with a manual thing, he cannot able to do on the NC machines. If you want to do on the NC machines, he should require a knowledge about the NC coding part. Then increased wages. So here the wages are going to increase, means seniority tradition, not just a labor union traditions. So these are going to improve here. So increase operator responsibility. The responsibility of the operator is nothing but the worker. So his responsibility is going to more, because whenever the NC machines is going to use, he should continuously monitor the NC machines. So that is required here. So for that reason, so the responsibility is more here. Put the best people where the money is, means we require the very good people. So increase productivity. So as compared to the manual working process, so in the NC and the CNC machines, we will get the high productivity. So next part is the NC axis of the motions. So axis, how it is going to move. So z axis, x axis, y axis and the remaining axis are here. So in the z axis, we bring the tools in contact with the part. So then the positive z axis and the negative z axis. If it is a negative z axis, negative z motion puts tool into the part. If you are going for the drilling process, at that condition, if you are giving the minus z with some of the values, suppose take example as a minus z 10 centimeter, means the tool is going to input, the tool is going to in the surface of the material, means the tool is going to inside the surface of the material, means the drill is going to start. The positive motion, the positive z motion will give you the back to the original position of the tool bit. Writing point. So z means axis which is going to upward and downward direction. Minus z means it is going to end up the tool surface of the part or surface of the material. So positive z is its a original place. Then x axis, in the x axis minus x and the plus x. Minus x will be not going to use. So most of the cases all the axis will be in the positive side only. Y axis are the remaining primary axis. So y follows the right hand coordinate system rule, means so here right hand and the left hand thumb rule is going to use. So remaining axis are the various degrees of freedom, various effect to the, so various degrees of the freedom is means x axis clockwise, x axis anti-clockwise, y axis clockwise, y axis anti-clockwise, z axis clockwise and z axis anti-clockwise. So these are the NC axis of the motions. Next we will go with the positioning, that is the home, incremental, absolute and position in the center point of the tool. So home position, so that is the hard home or soft part home, we can call it as a soft part home. Incremental and absolute is a very important and the basic things here. So in the incremental what, so current move end point is specified relative to the ending point for the last movement, and the absolute is the current move end point with the specified relative to the home position. Absolute will start with the home positions, incremental will start with the that position to the next point. Then NC code formats. So what are the different kinds of the words we are going to use in the NC and the CNC machines? So first of all we will start with the NC words. A word is a unitary piece of the information. So whatever we are going to give the naming of the word, so that is a uniform and the unitary piece of the information to the machine. For example, we can say the feed rate, spindle speed, x coordinate, coolant on या फिर off, so interpolation mode conditions, etc. So for these all the examples we should have the specific word, so that word coordinates will give you the specific operation. Then NC code formats, that is a block formats, block address, tab sequential, then word addresses are also there. So let us see the fixed sequential. So what it says, so NC code formats, so that is a fixed sequential. So all word values specified in the sequence, that is a changed or not changed. So tedious, error prone, inflexible, then wasted space, etc. These are all the parameters which will be going to perform by the fixed sequential. Then block address, tab sequential, word address, so these are also same for the NC code formats. So next moving towards the G code. So whereas in the G code, N codes, G words, F words, S words, T words, X words, then M words. So we can have the G codes and the M codes. So G codes are the preparatory functions, M codes are the miscellaneous functions. So that is the G codes are the preparatory, that is the motion commands here, and M codes are the miscellaneous commands. So that will be based on the machine tools or the machine operators. Then next going to the APT, that is the automatically programmed tool. This is a part which we can use for the NC machines. So NC language instead of a NC code, abbreviated English format, symbolic addresses, describe motion of the tool edges or edge related to the surface of the part. So that is a drive surface, part surface and the check surface. Then computer center point of the tool for the user of the creates a CL, that is a cutter location, data file. So these are the motion tools, that is the drive surface, part surface and the check surface. So next part will be the APT statements, then geometric statements, motion statements, post processor statements, then auxiliary statements. So let us see one simple example here. Okay, so here in this APT example, so we can discuss all the different kinds of the motion tools and the motion tools. So first one will be the part number, so we can write with the example. Then machine, so what kind of the machines you are going to use, so whether you are going for the drilling machine or milling machine, etc. Then we can write the machine slash mill part 1. Then cutter, so what is the size of the cutter, that is 0.5000, we can have the add. So here the next part is the P0, P1, P2, P3 and P4. These are the points which we are going to put on the workpiece. So then, so we can write that the P0 is equal to point slash 0 minus 1.0 then 0. So this will give you the location of the first point, that is the p0 point. So where the p0 is the actually first x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1.0, then z is also 0, then p1 is equal to point, p indicates the point, so that is equal to p1 indicates p1 is equal to point slash 0 0 0, that is the p1 location of the p1 is the at the origin position. So suppose if you are considered for the x and y axis, your first point, that is p1 is at the origin position, that is the 0 0 and 0 position. Then p2 is equal to 6.0 1.0 and 0. X is having the coordinates of the 6, y is having the coordinates of the 1, and z axis will be the 0, means this is the second location, that is the p2 is equal to 6 0 0. Then p3 is equal to 6.0 1.0 and 0, this is the third location of the point. Then fourth point location is 2.0 4.0 and 0, that is x and y having, so z will be the 0. Then L1 is the L is indicating for the line. So first line we are going to create, that is the L1 is equal to line slash p1 comma p2, means we have drawn the line in between p1 and p2. So this p1 and p2 indicates the end point of the line. The starting point of the line will be having the p1 and the end point of the line will be having the p2. So L1 is equal to line slash p1 comma p2, means the L1 is lying between p1 and p2 point. Then C1, C indicates the circle slash center, means what is the center, circle slash center comma p3, means the circle center is having the point that is called as the p3 of radius 1.0. So it will be starting from p2 to next point. So we are having the center point of that circle is the p3 of having the radius is 1.0. Then again L2 is nothing but L is the line slash p4 slash left comma tan 2 comma c1, means L2 is nothing but, so we are going to create a line, so that line is starting from tangential to the c1 to the p4 point, so that is from the left side of the circle. We have drawn this circle, so that circle tangentially we have drawn a line, so from left to the c1, are getting a point, L1 line slash p4, means p4 is the one end of the line and another end will be having the tangential to the circle, that is c1. Then L3 is equal to line 3, so that line 3 will be connected with the p4 to the p1. So first point will be the p1, then second point will be the p4. Then PL1 is the plane on which plane you are going to do this all the things, that is a plane slash p1 p2 p3, in these 3 points will be in the same plane only. Okay, so next point, spindle, we have given the spindle speed, that is a 573 rpm. Feed rate we have also given, that is a 5.39. Then coolant we have to start, that is coolant slash on. If you want to off the coolant, then coolant slash off. So now the motion commands will be going to start from slash p0 p0 means nothing but p0. So means the tool bit will be going to start from p0, where to the go is the nothing but the next position. So go past L3 to plane 1 to L1, means it is going to start from the p0 to continuous line L3 in the plane 1 up to L1, then go up from there, it should go upward direction to the L3. So L3 is what, line P1 and P4 is there, so up to the L3, then past L2, then go right, so from there it should go right direction, so slash L2, so where we are having the L2, so that L2 is nothing but what, line, so it is connected with the P4 to the tangential to the C1. Okay, then go forward slash C1 on P2, go forward, then go forward slash L1 is the line indicating with the line P1 and P2, then past L3. Then we are going to finish that one. We should write the rapid, then go to again from directly to the P0, then coolant off, then finish. So this will be the entire APT example. So this as example will include the geometric statements, motion statements, post processor statements, then auxiliary statements. Geometric statements are nothing but these points P1, P2, P3, P4, L1, L2, L3, C1, C2, PL1, PL2. These are all called as a geometric statements. These are all called as the geometric statements. Then motion statements are nothing but, so from tool bits, from first position to the last position, so how it is going to move, that is from the P0 to P1, P1 to P2, P2 to C1, C1 to the left to C4, C4 to again L4 to again L4 to P1. So like that, this movement of the tool bit is called as a motion statements. Then post processor statements as nothing but your machine tools, that is a feed, speed, depth of the cut, etc. These are all comes under the post processor statements. Then finally auxiliary statements, that is called as a miscellaneous statements, that identify the part, tool, tolerances, etc. These are all comes under the APT language. Okay, so computers and NC. So NC is a numeric control, so electric control based on the paper tape, that hard wired CPU. So that will be the printed type, that is a typewriter type paper will be there. So on that paper we are going to use, or we are going to do the typing. Typing is nothing but the size of the hole, we can call it as a punched tape. That punched tape will give you the input to the NC machines. Then DNC, direct numeric controls. So here single fast framework computer, central control of each NC machine, time sharing each NC machine capable to central CPU, means all the machines having the CPU that will be directly connected with the DNC. DNC is the main CPU, so that will control all the other machines. Then CNC, in the CNC each CNC has its own CPU, may be reformed. Here in the CNC machines there will be a different CPU will be connected with the different machines. So there will be no any single CPU for the different parts of the machines. So computers and the NC. So DNC and HNC, distributed or hierarchical numeric controls. Then CAD CAM. So this will be the all the process that will be included with NC and the CNC part of the machines. Okay, so the remaining part we will see in the next class. Okay, thank you.